Hello friends! In today's video, we will tell you a shocking story that happened in the Republic of Tatarstan, Russia. The young life of the girl from the story I will tell today completely changed in 2013. All members of her family died because of an unusual phenomenon. Incredible as it sounds, their deaths occurred because of a normal product that we see in all the stores and in our own gardens that we feel is absolutely harmless. The story you will see in the continuation of this video is very important, and I recommend you watch it to the end. Maybe that's how we can stop something like this from happening again. Maria, an 8-year-old girl, was the youngest in the Chelishev family. They lived in the small town of Lyshevo in the Republic of Tatarstan, Russia. The girl lived with her father Michael, who was a professor at the university, mother Anastasia, brother George, and grandmother Araida. After the terrible incident, the girl became an orphan and was taken into care by close relatives. The terrible chain of events began in August 2013. The Chelishev family spent the day together. For some reason that no one will know, 42-year-old father of Maria, Michael, went down to the basement where the family kept pickles and supplies for the winter. The family was well prepared for the harsh Russian winter and prepared a lot of food. But this innocent food you see in the video started to rot, and this process turned the delicious potatoes into a deadly enemy. The man was the first who met his tragic fate. Down in his own cellar, Michael couldn't imagine what was happening. Although the family did not know it, the toxic gases released by the decaying potatoes accumulated in the basement for several weeks, waiting for the first person to enter. Michael went down almost immediately, lost consciousness, and fell, while upstairs unsuspecting members of the household went about their daily business. His body was in the basement and no one in the house even knew it. But soon they noticed his absence. His 38-year-old wife Anastasia began to worry about where her husband had gone and decided to check and go down the dark stairs to the basement. Unsuspecting, she fell into the same trap as her husband. At this time, the 18-year-old son of Anastasia and Michael, George, was more and more worried about what they were doing for so long. Why did they not return to tell what was going on? George could not wait any longer. He decided to act, and now the third member of the family came out and went down to the basement to understand what happened there. Once he got inside, he was the third victim. Suspecting that something was wrong, 63-year-old mother of Anastasia, Araida, ran to the nearest neighbor's house asking for help. Fortunately, little Maria was not so curious to go down. Waiting for help, the brave old woman decided to go down to the basement. She went down the steps and immediately began to suffocate from the poisonous gas produced by the potatoes. Like other members of her family, Araida died that day in the basement. But fortunately, unlike the others, she managed to do something important that saved other people's lives. More deaths in this basement was not going to happen as Araida left open the front door. It is unknown whether she forgot to close it or left it open on purpose, but it allowed the gas to escape from the basement and dissipate in the fresh air. At this time, the police arrived at the scene and took control of the situation. The local population was horrified by this terrible news. Poisonous gas emitted by the potatoes formed from glycolaldehyde of this vegetable. In the process of cooking, they are destroyed and the potatoes become safe. However, if the vegetable is stored for a long time exposed to sunlight or physical damage, the potatoes can begin to emit toxic substances. Some varieties of potato contain so much glycolaldehyde that it can cause instant death. Potatoes to have such a killer effect, it is quite a strange phenomenon. But as we can see, it could happen. In fact, this is not the only case of poisoning by toxic substances in potatoes. Such incidents are recorded regularly. So in 2014, 4 people were killed in the village of Kazantsevo, Krasnoyarsk region, also inhaled pairs of rotting potatoes. These stories teach us an important lesson. Although it seems incredible, rotten potatoes can be very life-threatening. I hope this video was useful to you. If so, like it and be sure to share it with your friends and social networks, so maybe we can prevent this from happening again. Take care of yourself and your loved ones. Bye!